What's up, guys? This is Derek from moredates.com, and today we're going to be looking at how you can reach the absolute peak of human facial structure. Let's begin. Okay, so welcome back to my channel, and so today we're going to be looking at how you can LOOKSMAX. First of all, I'd like to say that this is not a bragging video in any sense. As you can see, I don't look anything special, but I'm sure you checked out the thumbnail and you can say that. So I'm sure you checked out the thumbnail, and my point is that anyone can look decent if you put time into it, and there is no such thing as you just have a certain amount of genetics and you're stuck there for the rest of your life. There is no such thing as that, and if you put in enough work, then you can look decent and even good. So let's begin the video. Alright, so the first thing, if you do not know what looks maxing is, uh, in layman terms, it's basically just a couple of things that you do, habits that you build, and yeah, stuff that you do which ends up making you look the best that you can. I guess that is all there is to looks maxing. Right, so the number one thing which you need to start with is, this is not even a part of looks maxing, or I guess it is, but it's just a basic thing, and it is to lose your body fat. To be more precise, start working out and eating properly. So this is like the basic thing which you can do, and it will make up to 80% of the looks that you get. First of all, it will improve your body, which is already known. uh, the thing about body fat is, while you work out, you lose your body fat, and it ends up making your face naturally look much more better because you get this jawline, I guess, and your face just looks much more better than if it was saggy and there was a lot of fat. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying. So start right there. Start working out and eat proper so you can actually lose some fat. The number two thing which you can do is skincare. For us men, it is a little bit, you can think it's girly. For some people do think it's girly. I did as well in the beginning. But yeah, it is actually an essential, especially in today's day and age, because there is a lot of pollution and all that stuff, and you want to look the best. You want to take care of your skin. You don't have to go overboard with it unless you're a model or something. What you can do, pretty simple and followable, is that even a word? But yeah, a pretty simple routine that you can follow is to just wash your face with some sort of a face wash once a day, and moisturize your face. And if you have a proper beard, then grow it out and trim it along the edges. Or if you cannot grow a proper beard, if you have patches and all that stuff, then just get rid of the beard, because it does not look good if you have patches, and it just looks really weird. Moving on to number three, which is sleep. For the most part, until you start getting proper sleep, it is really hard to understand the proper significance of sleep. The same went for me. I was getting around 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and I looked like absolute shit, as you can see in the picture. Um, I'd suggest to stay in bed at least for 8 hours. But the thing is, even if you're staying in bed for 8 hours, you're actually getting around 7 hours of sleep, maybe even six, because you take time to fall asleep for most of us. So if you're staying in bed for 8 hours, you're getting around 7 hours of sleep. Get that, have that much in mind. So yeah, at least stay in bed for 8 hours and you'll get enough sleep. I guess that's a good starting point. Again, I'd like to add more on this point. You really don't want those dark circles under your eyes. I guess I still have a little bit dark circles. I don't know if you can see it, but they used to be a lot more than this, and it makes you look ugly. It makes you look like you're a zombie, and You just don't want to have dark circles. It's not attractive. So get sleep. Alright, so I guess I have covered the three basics of looks maxing. Now we're gonna get into the magical term, I guess, which is mewing. This is like at the center of looks maxing. Everyone's just talking about it, all the models and YouTube channels, etc. Um, if you don't know what mewing is, it's a tested and tried way. It's made by Dr. Mike Mew, I guess his name. It's simply a posture. It's like there is like, let me think. It's like having slouched shoulders and straight shoulders. There is basically a posture of your tongue which you're supposed to be following. It goes like having your tongue at the tip of your mouth. So if it's like below, if it's just resting below, that's not good for you. In the beginning, this will be a little uncomfortable, but with time it gets easier. So you simply need to have the tongue at the tip of your mouth and have it closed at all times unless you're speaking or eating, and breathe through your nose. And the proper form of mewing is, because I was confused for the first few months when I started it, you should have the whole tongue on the tip of your mouth, and this can be painful. It can make your mouth really sore. What I mean is, so if you put your tongue at the tip of your mouth, just try it right now with me. If you do it, you can feel the tip of your tongue and the middle part of your tongue sticking. But now try sticking your end of the tongue as well. You basically want to push it upwards. So if you do it for a while, your jaw, especially your jaw, it will start getting really sore. So this can be painful in the beginning. I'd suggest you start with just sticking your tip of the tongue and the middle part above, and then working your way up to the whole tongue. So I guess this is it, because if you follow just these four things, it will be more than enough, I guess. But if you want to go all the way, there are certain facial exercises which you can be doing, which I will not show in this video, but I will leave a couple of links in the description down below which you can check them out, because these videos are really good at describing them. So I'll just leave a couple of links in the description down below. So I guess this is it for the video. I hope you learned something from this, and I guess I'll see you next time.